Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We're going to be doing, actually, let me go into photo booth, turn this down. Just got to reading The Secret Times, and so it's really loud. I've already made screenshots, or not screenshots, but I've already made photos of every character. And we're doing Sylus today. Well, I wasn't going to do Sylus, I was going to do Caleb actually. But since I have Sylus's picture over here on the right, I'm just going to go ahead and do Sylus, because why not? It was either... Oh, my headphones just went off. I don't know if they'll last an hour or not, but find out, I guess. So, I was going to do... I was going to do Caleb or Sylus only because there's already YouTube videos out for them, and I want to see the reactions. I think Lexi and, yeah, Lexi's done Caleb. I think one has done Sylus. What am I looking for? Infinite Future. Mixade is doing Zane tomorrow, I think. And I just like watching their reactions, but I have to watch it first so I don't get spoiled. I don't even know what she was wearing, what her hairstyle was, but it's fine. I just wanted to do that because I want to use her hairstyle in here. Okay, enough yapping. Let's go read this because it's going to be like an hour, right? And once I do, you know, once I read it and stuff, then I can put out the Kindle for it too. I started to try to put the Kindle out. I don't want to watch it. I started putting the Kindle out first and then realizing how hard that was without watching it. So I just decided, you know what, we're just gonna read it first and then do the Kindle. It's easier. All right. Polar Galaxy, Cosmic Empire.
Galactic light shines bright. All stars gleam in harmony.
Officiant, huh?
As witnesses, they shall celebrate the official engagement between the Empress of the Cosmic Empire and Sylus, the sovereign of the Chaosy Galaxy.
It's already really hot in here. My snake lights are not even on. You might see my snake move. He hasn't moved yet, but he'll be waking up soon, so don't mind him. I want to turn on, actually, might open a window real quick. Okay, hopefully it'll get colder in here soon now. Pull back up. As I fasten the last button of my gown, ceremonial space fighters complete their first lap outside the palace. I lay down. A crimson ring lies quietly in its jewelry box. It's an essential element for this political marriage alliance. Put it on. The lightweight gown was... I could... Oh,
did you choose a color that matches me?
Wait, I didn't get to read it. The lightweight gown was deliberately chosen. I lift my skirt and hurry towards Sylus. Standing before the doors of the main hall, he waits with his arms crossed. You should feel honored. As if acknowledging my words, Sylus bows and extends his hand. It's a gesture of invitation.
It's time to receive our blessings.
Take his hand. Remember, this is just a deal between us. Don't cross that line. After my palm slides into his, he tightly grips it. An irresistible force pulls me toward him, and I stumble before he uses his other hand to support my back. He's like, come closer.
This distance is expected of two people in a stable, harmonious relationship. Your Majesty.
I know, right?
If you want people to notice something's not right, well, you're free to push my hand away.
He moves his hand slowly, provocatively, before it finally settles on my waist. Sylus pulls me into his embrace. Even though she dislikes it, I like stories like this, where one of them is just not into it. But the guy is like taking full advantage of it. Reflected in the mirror, we're so close that we're seemingly one entity. You.
You're already regretting it. This marriage of convenience is just a deal between us. Until we walk through that door, you still have a chance to back out. Do you still want to do it?
What I choose is not for others to judge. Back out of the engagement. No, we're gonna do this. Did I break it? Okay. Listen to what I have to say. I am the Empress of the Galactic Empire. Hey, oh, stop that. What I choose to do is not for others to interfere with. I counter Sylus's provocation. I firmly peel. Can we stop that? I firmly peel his fingers open, interlace my fingers with his. As for you, it's too late to back out of if you're going to have any regrets. No regrets.
I would never possess a hint of remorse when the benefits of our marriage alliance are involved.
A tickling sensation runs between my fingers as I adjust the ring I'm wearing and ensures the crimson gemstone embedded on it is facing upward. It's a symbol of the power behind him and what I demanded from him. And on his ring finger, the ring representing me, the Empress of the Cosmic Empire, shines just as brilliantly as at this moment. This is also what he demanded from me. Leave. We're done. Palace gates open before us. Arm in arm, Sylus and I enter the aerial garden beneath the boundless universe. Aerial garden. I remember that from the event. Is the event supposed to, like, get to know him? Like, does this take place during that, I wonder? Conversation abruptly ceases. The nobles and ministers in their luxurious attire set down their glasses and bow to us with the utmost reverence. The luncheon officially begins. As I gesture for everyone to forego the formalities, Sylus moves even closer. His words mixed with amusement wash over my ear.
Your Majesty, I'm no longer an outsider.
No, you're not.
I am your fiancé.
I like when he says that. My dearest wife. I lean against his shoulder and direct his attention to the unmanned camera flying toward us. Oh, we're taking a picture. In the cosmic year 649, Sylus, Chaos's sovereign, and I hold a grand ceremony to announce our engagement to the universe. But only we know that our union is nothing more than a deception, a deal, a mutual exploitation. Exploitation. Okay, I figured it out. It all started 14 days ago on the third day of the coronation ceremony. Oh. What happened? A lot of noise outside. The third day of my coronation ceremony is known as the Day of Fealty. On this day, the nobles of the Empire, the overlords governing planets, and even the sovereigns of galaxies who are vassals of the Empire must present the most precious gifts to the new monarch to prove their loyalty. Oh. I forgot about fireworks. I might not be able to continue this if it's going to get loud. On this day, does the Empress Mothership allow those who pledge their loyalty to board, permits people to be within 10 inches of the Empress so that they can present rare treasures she might already possess and recite words of praise she has long grown tired of hearing. Okay. There is no other reason. Rulers throughout the ages know that the purpose of Day of Fealty has never been about the gifts. The lady on the far right, the previous emperor relegated her to managing the royal library, but her abilities exceed that role. I still need a personal secretary. She's the best candidate. Sitting on the throne, I gaze at the countless private spacecrafts before me. They're as numerous as the stars. Please quit shifting. You're giving me motion sickness. One in the center, I remember him being from a previous emperor's close friend. He's the wealthiest overlord in the empire. Who knows how much of the empire's taxes revenue has gone into his pockets also. Before the previous emperor was beheaded, I received intel about his preparations to defeat a hostile galaxy, the Glory Federation, which is where Caleb is from. How should I deal with him? The Empire has prospered for hundreds of years, but to me, it's a massive ship with rotting, obsolete parts. One can find many parasites like him throughout the Empire. For the sake of my sovereignty, these people cannot stay here. I'm a little bit lost in this story already. But I know that in everyone's eyes, I'm still young and inexperienced. Rash actions will only backfire on me. I must think of a strategy before making my move. Regardless of the reason, my position must never be undermined. Would she please stop looking around? Seriously. My goodness. Thank you. The whispers interrupt my thoughts. Among the stars, a streak of unmistakable crimson appears. Red is from Chaosi. I rise from the throne, following my movements. The Imperial soldiers guarding the deck quickly close in around me. Overhead, the red spacecraft gazes past the numerous loyalist vessels and forces them to move out of the way. All units on standby, only move when I issue out the command. For hundreds of years, only two entities have been powerful enough to compete for the position and power to rule the cosmos, the Cosmic Empire and the Glory Federation. But in the past century, an emerging power, Chaosi, has made its mark in the universe. The Chaosi galaxy is located at the edge of the cosmos. It's covered in abnormal magnetic fields and surrounded by massive amounts of planetary debris. The Empire has staged multiple attacks to conquer it in the past, but has always returned defeated. The reasons, aside from its easily defended terrain, include the unique resource controlled exclusively by Chaosi inhabitants, Ithrostone. It's a mineral with a reddish hue. When embedded in a cold weapon, it makes them invincible. For firearms, Ithrostone multiplies their strength and makes them nearly unstoppable. Even the Cosmic Empire, with its strong military, has to be cautious when dealing with them. Midnight. My brother's probably like, Happy New Year! Oh. My game? No, come back. I'll be right back. So, my game crashed because I opened it on my phone on accident. I just want to go back and reread this for a second because this is funny. It actually has an arch nemesis enemy. Let me just show you guys what it is. If you say that you regret it and you back out of the marriage, it's really funny. Hold on.
Do you still want to do it?
So I'm going to back out of the engagement. I thought it would continue, but it doesn't. His tempting words are like a fiend's offer. I re-examine all of my decisions up to this point once again. He's not wrong. I'm an empress. Why do I need a political marriage to achieve my goals? Are you implying it's unnecessary? Even if I were to walk away and announce that our engagement has been annulled, no one would question me. I push Sylus away and step back. My stance couldn't be more obvious. Surprisingly, Sylus' smile doesn't disappear. It's as if he had already anticipated this. He steps aside and opens the door for me.
You may do as you please.
Announce annulment. I thought it was going to keep going, but... Many years later, as the war in the Allure Galaxy drags on without reaching a conclusion, I often recall that distant afternoon when I annulled my engagement with Sylus. Did his smile mean I walked into the trap he said? Was everything part of his plan? I'm not sure, but I believe that it must have been the case. In the cosmic year 649, Ryo Yuki, the 6th Empress of the Cosmic Empire, announced the annulment of her engagement with Sylus, the 2nd sovereign of Chaos. We can almost say with certainty that this was the beginning of the war between the Empire and Chaos. The Empress and Chaos sovereigns spent their entire lives locked in opposition. With their passing, it's difficult to trace the original reason for the war. Fragmentary records suggest that even before their proposed marriage of convenience, Empress Rhea intended to annex Chaos. Meanwhile, Sylus had planned to conquer the Cosmic Empire. The desire for conquest burned more intensely than romantic desire. From this perspective, who could say they weren't perfectly matched arch-nemesis? Are they not schemers who used ambition to constrain fate itself? Rhea and Sylus, a century-old empire and emerging forces, a union that never reached a joyous fruition, and a war that never found a resolution. Excerpt? What does that mean? Excerpt from the never-ending cosmos. That's the end. That's really funny. I'm gonna adjust my microphone real quick. It's really low to my mouse. Because I gotta like scoot closer to it. Kind of. Okay. Alright, let's go back up. I'm gonna go back to where we left off. Okay, I think this is where we left off of my game crash. I'm not actually sure, but I do remember reading A Mineral with a Reddish Hue, because I remember it thinking that, you know, it was like it just represents Sylus because it was red, right? So even the Cosmic Empire with a strong military had to be cautious when dealing with it. As Chaos' sovereign, Sylus intervened in wars between galaxies and profited from all involved parties by acting as a weapon supplier. This has allowed Chaos to grow rapidly. In just 100 years, Chaos ranks 3rd after the Empire and the Glory Federation. It's another force that strikes fear across galaxies. I've noticed my snake wandering around. So you see a little white thing, you know, right over here. That's him. So Chaos will never pledge loyalty to me. To show up uninvited, what does Sylus want? Uninvited? Oh, okay. I'm like, what are we talking about? Right. This was 14 days ago. This is how the marriage happened. So they're not engaged yet. My mind races as I consider countermeasures. Meanwhile, the red vessel is already docking. The Empire's blades and guns are in position. They're aimed at the vessel's hatch and the person who's about to emerge. Surprise!
This is quite the welcome.
1 step 2. Composed, he walks away from the vessel and acts as if the weapons aimed at him don't exist. Just like that, he's standing before me. But Empress, right?
I'm here to see you, Your Majesty.
He doesn't bow to me. Instead, he opens an exquisite jewelry box displaying an ether stone ring. Oh. Tell me why you're here.
For our proposed marriage, of course.
So he just shows up randomly. He's like, we're engaged. Didn't you get the memo? His words sent shockwaves of disbelief that rippled through the crowd. I narrow my eyes and study him. What Sylus said is true. The engagement between us has existed for as long as I can remember. Oh, has it? Even though I know it's a means to keep Chaos in check, I found myself paying attention to Sylus as a person over the years. As a person? Oh, really? I mean, why would you pay attention to him? I knew we'd meet someday, but I didn't expect him to barge in like this and bring up our marriage alliance. Rumors claimed Sylus was hideous, monstrous, and terrifying to look at. I used to think that if I really had to go through with the marriage, I'd just kill him. She's so ornery in his race, isn't she? I love the MC in his stories. It's so fun to listen to. Hideous, monstrous, and terrifying to look at. I mean, no. He's one of the most handsome men in this whole game, so I can't say that any of them are hideous to look at. They're all gorgeous men, right? That's how the game is designed to make them look pretty. I see not a rumor is true. Oh, I see not every rumor is true. Sylus is more intriguing than I imagined. An unexpected visitor has brought the day of fealty to a complete halt. I scan the crowd of bewildered faces. Everyone is waiting for me to make my position known. Accompany me to a more private place. We need to have a proper discussion about this marriage. Emphasize the word private. Sylus raises an eyebrow and flashes an amused smile.
Lead the way.
There's just one expression and a sentence. I'm certain he's not here for our marriage. Oh, what's he here for then? My footsteps echo against the marble floor of the palace corridor. Sylus follows behind me. Sometimes he's close, at other times he's distant. It's as if he's playing a game that's designed to test my patience. At the end of the corridor is a study used for receiving envoys from the galaxies. I open the door and lead Sylus inside. Let's cut to the chase. Our engagement has existed since childhood. If you actually wanted me to honor it, wouldn't you have visited me? You wouldn't have visited me now.
I thought an empress would have more sophisticated negotiation skills. But I don't mind. I like people who are direct. I'm visiting you because I'd like to maximize the benefits of this deal.
He strolls over to the holographic cosmic map that's being projected to the center of the study. He moves his fingers to push the Empire toward me.
Is the Empire's throne still comfortable? I'm afraid the former Emperor left you a rather large mess to deal with. For example, there are certain people who oppose you. They're powerful, yet impossible to remove.
Countless ministers' faces flash through my mind. I mask the disgust and suspicion in my heart with a polite smile.
What if I told you that Chaosy is willing to help you deal with these obstacles?
I'm listening. With a flick of his finger, Sylus sends the projected Chaosy galaxy towards me. Its after images trail behind it as it settles next to the cosmic empire.
Marriage is the simplest, least suspicious way to unite two powers.
Least suspicious.
Assuming we use it as our pretext. Chaosy shall become your deadliest weapon. One unbound by imperial constraints. For matters involving eliminating people, you don't need to consider the voices that restrain you. Or worry about whether acting too hastily will lead to a rebellion.
At some point, Sylus moved closer to whisper dangerous, tempting words in my ear. Oh my goodness. It reminds me of the Secret Times I just listened to. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, I forgot what it's called. The new 4-star that comes with this anniversary update. It was something else. So he's like, we'll be your mercenaries, essentially. He wants to eliminate all of the bad people, all of the strong people for her. They're like space pirates. I said this like in my trailer reaction. He feels like a space pirate. He kind of, I don't know. They're the third in power, right? I feel like it is just a faction that takes out whoever they don't like, essentially. Is a fiend trying to tempt me? Yes, he is. He plays in taverns. The plays in taverns always involve a study where a human makes a deal with a fiend, and the price is one soul. However, I suspect my soul is less attractive compared to the benefits you can gain from me. Sylus smiles and places the jewelry box containing the ring in my hand. I like how they reference his miss all the time. A fiend making a deal, the price is your soul.
Chaosi's former sovereign stepped down years ago, yet he still covets the power that comes with this position. He made all sorts of friends and continues to be pesky. One of them has unknown origins and serves as his biggest supporter. I want you to use your status as Empress to find out who that person is.
There you go, here's the catch. So I'm not the only one making a deal with fiends today. While weighing the pros and cons, my attention is drawn to the flickering red light in the jewelry box again. Finding out someone's identity isn't difficult. More importantly, I might be able to gain access to some Ithros stones. With them in my possession, no galaxy can rival the Cosmic Empire. Alright, deal. Our negotiations come to an end. Sylus smiles widen, and he takes my hand and gently kisses the back of it.
Good. I expected as much. You and I are kindred spirits. Nothing is more pleasant than reaching an understanding with someone with the same mindset.
He says this in every single story. They're kindred spirits, they're one of the same mindset. I smile, which serves as an agreement with his words. I have a feeling that the cosmic landscape is going to become more interesting from now on. The ceremony space fighters, their contrails in the Empire's colors, have completed their 13 passes. There is just one last step.
You may kiss your fiancé, Your Majesty.
Oh. Are they getting married now? Amid the cheers of the crowd, I smile and step towards Sylus and wrap my arms around his neck. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me? Sylus leans in, his breath drawing near. The tip of his nose almost touches mine.
Have someone search for the wealthy overlord's body in the war zone near the Empire's outskirts tomorrow.
Are you going to kill someone, Sylus? That's funny.
You can publicly declare this as an accidental death from straying too far into a battlefield, or reveal a crime to justify his execution. It's up to you.
Is there anything else you want to tell me? Oh, by the way. Wonderful. This deal in the name of marriage, in the name of a marriage alliance, is proving to be as valuable as I expected. But will Sylus be someone I can safely deal with? He said we're kindred spirits, so I suspect this safety won't last very long. The most effective way to deal with him is to use him. Then once I kill him, I can seize the opportunity to annex the Chaos and make it mine. She's gonna kill him. She's just like in the dragon, but she just wants to kill him. Take his stuff. The previous rulers of the Cosmic Empire have failed to achieve this, and this achievement is enough to ensure no one will dare challenge me again.
I've shown my sincerity. Now it's your turn. Come to Chaos with me tomorrow. This marriage alliance needs a more convincing performance.
Oh, of course. Yes. After finishing my last words with a smile, I kiss Sylus. The wine from the banquet is sharp and potent. The spine-tingling flavor seeps into my mouth as Sylus kisses me back. However, even though I made a deal with a fiend, I can only feel how wonderful it is at this moment. Oh, how wonderful it is. She's so excited about this. Perhaps because it's the power that's easily within reach, or maybe it's because Sylus' kisses are truly intoxicating. I bet they are. Unlike the Empire's method of selecting monarchs, KOC values raw strength. You beat the current sovereign and you take their place. That's simple enough, right? For the past several centuries, KOC's previous ruler Roguery was invincible until Sylus defeated him. If he's that powerful, did he approach me just because Roguery is colluding with other galaxies? One must always be on guard. I've entertained thoughts of killing Sylus, and it's likely he's been doing the same.
Your Majesty? Your Majesty.
There's just plotting to kill each other, as always. Yes. The Secretary's voice over the comms brings me back to my senses. She has already finished reporting the matters discussed in today's court. Do as you suggested and keep a close watch on the situation in the palace for me while I'm away. Especially the former Emperor's younger brother, Zinlai. He's been scheming lately.
Yes, Your Majesty. I shall keep a close eye on Lord Zinlai.
Yeah, I said that right. After the call ends, I lean against the spaceship's porthole. Using its reflection, I observe Sylus, who's at the dining table, before I start thinking again.
I suggest you find a place to sit down.
He unhurriedly stabs his fork into the last piece of salmon. It's the earth dish recreated by the spaceship chef.
I warned you.
Where are we
Now
going?
entering the Chaosi Galaxy. Autopilot has been disengaged. Switching to manual control mode.
As soon as those words leave the speaker, the spaceship suddenly lurches forward. All visible equipment malfunctions because the magnetic field interference. Lights flicker erratically. A second wave of turbulence hits. As the world spins, I reach out towards Sylus in a split second before I expect him to let me fall, but he catches me. His arms is firmly around my waist.
You have good reflexes.
Sylus's face looms close. I can almost make out the fine hairs of his face and the shadows cast by his eyelashes under the light. You get a close inspection. Why are you being kind all of a sudden?
If I hadn't helped you, the Empire would probably be preparing their next monarch's coronation ceremony right now.
Right now. Word of your death would spread instantly.
Besides, it's normal for spouses to lend each other a helping hand.
We haven't officially gotten... Oh. Before I can continue, Sylus grabs a helmet and places it on my head without saying another word.
We're here. Say whatever you want to say after you put on the helmet.
He's like, as far as I'm concerned, we are. With a snap, he flips down the helmet visor, and my vision is immediately... where is it at? Immediately tinted with a dark gray filter as environmental data appears. The moment passes before my vision clears. Sylus has also put on a helmet. The hatch opens and he smiles as he turns to look at me.
Welcome to Chaosi, Your Majesty.
It's basically welcome to chaos, right? Anything with Sylus is pure chaos. My first impression of the Chaosi is that it's hot. Scorching heat that seems ready to burn everything blazes across the planet's surface. I belatedly realize the source of it. I look up and a distorted planet explodes overhead. Countless fragments come crashing down like snowflakes. With a thunderous roar, the ground shakes. I can't hear anything until my ears finally stop ringing and I open my eyes. There you are.
Do you feel better?
Mr. Power Ranger. What happened? I look past Sylus, who seems unfazed. Among the nearby planetary debris are several crimson crystals. Those are Etherostones. I'm gonna call them that. My tongue can't make that sound.
They also make up the planet's core.
Heatwave like mist drifts out from the Etherostones. Whenever it passes, vegetation withers instantly, their roots showing signs of corrosion.
Planets collide above Chaosy, and their destruction spews out cores containing immense energy. Coexisting with them is the price you pay for survival.
I tighten my helmet and watch as several heavily bundled Chaos inhabitants emerge from an unknown place. They pick up Etherstones. I see their faces through my visor. They bear wounds from corrosion, and none of them has really healed.
Your Majesty, do you still think the Empire can handle resources such as erythrostones?
Erythrostone. Thank you, Sylus. I still can't say that. The Empire has the Sky Curtain. It can block out disasters like this and selectively show the people
a beautiful, peaceful, serene side of the cosmos. And it lets them appreciate life's beauty while looking at virtual scenery.
Skylar smiles and a hint of mockery flashes through his eyes. How can you tell? There's like a helmet on him. I've seen that expression before. It was when he looked at the beautiful scenery projected by the Sky Curtain from the palace balcony.
It numbs people's perception of chaos. No one would do such a thing here.
Chaos. Chaosy.
Chaos is the universe's endpoint, its destination. And the first rule of survival here is to be in charge of chaos. Aren't you the same way?
Me?
Didn't you wager everything with this marriage so you could be in charge of the Empire's chaos?
Numerous thoughts flood my mind, and faces harboring ulterior motives flash before my eyes. Interesting. They're the source of chaos, yet they're also literally the stepping stones that will secure my reign. Yes, you and I are definitely kindred spirits. We agree. Sylus's attendant has been waiting for quite some time. The royal guard remains on standby. I only brought 2 people as personal escorts. We follow Sylus and his attendant towards the floating platform that leads to Chaosy. The floating platform descends into an abyssal darkness. It travels an unknown distance, then a glimmer of light appears. That capital is underground.
When the erythrostone showers pass, it will rise to the surface and operate like a normal city-state.
The underground capital is seemingly encased in an endless night. It's like a 109 zone. The lights never go out, and the people's shadows are accompanied by bustling sounds. The center of the city is our destination. That's where Sylus's residence is. At the highest points of the residence, a dragon-shaped erythrostone is embedded. It's what Sylus chose as his emblem. Of course it's dragon-shaped. Why would it not be? Like a sun or a heart, it's impossible to ignore. It compels people to look up.
My lord, the welcoming banquet for the Empress has been arranged. Lord Rogray and his relatives have also arrived.
Oh. Thinking about how I'm to meet the former sovereign who competed with Sylus for power, according to rumors, I placed my hand in Sylus's. Why are you laughing? You're not pretending anymore.
I'm pretending.
He grips my hand and the calluses left by weapons brush against my palm. Didn't she wear gloves? Whatever, it's petty details, right? Yes, Sylus and I fell in love at first sight, so I'm sure you did.
I'm not smitten with her appearance. I adore her for her way of thinking.
I can't believe you said that. I'm not smitten with his appearance either. I like his... I pause, unable to come up with the right words. Seeing this, Sylus leans in, an amused expression on his face.
What do you like about me?
Nothing.
I'm very curious.
Absolutely nothing. She couldn't think of a single thing. This banquet being held on the pretense of welcoming me is actually a confrontation between Chaosy, old and new leaders. That's a nice sit in the seats of honor. We face a group of Rogray's relatives, potential enemies. We were discussing something that interests everyone in casual conversation, love. Prying eyes scrutinized my relationship with Sylus. His physique, his reputation, his wit. Probably his wit. That's what she would find the most intriguing, right? I mean, everyone's going to say his physique, right? We're going to go with his wit. I like his wit. He's no ordinary man if he can make the entire cosmos know the name of Chaosy in such a short time. He's the only one who's worthy of being my husband in our future together. There is a slight movement beside me as Sylus raises his glass.
This drink is to my wife.
The words, "its future wife," were on the tips of my tongue. I wanted to subtly correct him, but when I turn, I meet his amused gaze. Never mind. He loves it. He loves it so much. Okay, I'm like, what is that?
Your Majesty, Chaosy.
Stop it, please. As the baker draws to a close, the elderly man sitting beside Sylus slowly stands, raises his glass before me, tilting his head back to drink. I was gonna say, he loves indulging in the whole wife thing, the myth, and now this. He just relishes in
The
it.
Erythrostone shower will be over soon. When it does, the city shall rise to the surface. Our sovereign will be busy with his affairs, but I can show you what Chaosy has to offer.
I doubt that's gonna let her go with you. His kind gaze with a glaring sharpness beneath the surface, gentle words laced with implications. I'm too familiar with this. He's trying to win me over. Nearby, Sylus, who has remained composed throughout the banquet, finally leans forward. He's wearing an enigmatic smile and refills Rargray's empty glass.
Maybe I wouldn't be so busy if you had retired earlier.
At some point, the banquet had grown quiet. Only Sylus and Rargray's voices echo through the vast mansion. He's over there, like, popping his knuckles and all that, and his wrist. As the wine glass is presented to Rargray, the corners of his mouth slightly tremble despite his smile. His gaze is still fixed on me. I know everyone is watching me. They're focused on my choice, Sylus included. His gaze reveals no particular position. There's only pure curiosity. I think Sylus would be a competent guide for showing me chaosy sights and sounds.
Of course.
A faint rumble echoes in the distance. Another planet has most likely broken up and crashed to the ground. Sigh. Rargray smiles and drains his glass. The stagnant air finally moves again, but the atmosphere has already turned unusually cold.
A harmonious marriage is also something worth celebrating. However, Chaosy is dangerous. Even if you're only here temporarily, I hope you'll choose your position wisely.
The open conflicts and underhanded scheming in Chaosy are far from over. In just a few short days, I've received numerous invitations under various pretexts. I have my attendants go to these events in my place. Behind the scenes, I ask them to record Chaosy's terrain, the locations of important buildings, and the cycle of Erythrostone showers. I only secretly bribed some locals to monitor Sylus movements for me. Oh, also secretly. I haven't forgotten why I'm here. Even though Sylus and I are abstential allies, he remains my greatest obstacle if I want to conquer Chaosy. Just side with him. You don't need to conquer it. I thought these few days in Chaosy would pass by peacefully. Unexpectedly, Rargray turned out to be more audacious and reckless than I had anticipated. On the night of the Erythrostone's showers ended, the city rose to the surface. I jokingly asked Sylus to fulfill his duties as a guide and actually had him take me sightseeing. An assassination plot had been silently brewing in the darkness, soon catches up to us. Oh. And Sylus probably, right?
Be careful.
Once I hear the commotion, jet black arrows fly from the chutes behind us. They whistle as they cut through the air. Sylus reacts more quickly. Before the arrow can take us both out, he pulls me into his arms and dodges to the side.
Unfortunate. We won't be able to enjoy the night. Can you fight?
I'm often a target for assassination, so I can deal with a few murders. How many are present?
In their previous attempts, they never sent more than 30 people. But since the Empress has graced us with her presence, there will probably be around 50. Let's make this quick.
Oh, quick. The personal guards get into position with well-trained precision. Their captain throws a rifle to me. Sylus. Sylus ducks his head. The attacking assassins surge like waves, one after another. They quickly drown out the sound of their comrade's death with their mechanical assault. Their Rutherstone weapons flicker with an ominous glow. Each swing carries a deadly killing intent. Since they are attacking me as Sylus, I'm almost certain that these are Rogri's people, but if I die here, the situation will be more advantageous for Sylus. Why would he save me? Because he actually likes you. Come on. There's no time to overthink. I pull the trigger again and hit the assassin. Let's see. I pull the trigger again and hit the assassin, attempting to ambush Sylus from behind. Under the starlit night, the assassin's blood flows through Chaosi's dry riverbeds. My shoe and Sylus's face are stained. Ugh. I don't know how much time has passed, but the long battle is finally over. The victors have been decided. Bodies lie scattered before me. Breathing heavily, I lean against a tree. In the darkness, Sylus pulls a blade from the ground and slowly walks towards me. My temple throbs. I conceal myself further and grip my dagger in self-defense. I think he's going to hurt you.
All the assassins are dead. Why are you hiding?
I know, she's scared of you. His voice appears right next to my ear. I tense up. Only after a moment passes do I manage to put on a composed expression. And you, holding an assassin's weapon, what are you planning to do? He turns to reveal a blade fragment that's sticking out of his back. Blood continues to seep from the wound. Oh.
I want you to help me get it out.
I instruct the attendant to fetch medicine from the starship. Then I help Sylus lean against the tree and sit down beside him. The hem of my dress, torn during the battle, is in the way. I rip it off and use it to wipe the bloodstains from my hands and Sylus's.
This blade might have erythra stones, but this is the standard design commonly used by the Empire's craftsmen. Do you have any leads on Rogue Gray's associates?
I freeze, recalling my original deal with Sylus. I was supposed to investigate and uncover Rogue Gray's hidden allies. At this moment, a name comes to mind. Zinlai. He's the previous Emperor's younger brother. He should have been the next monarch because of his bloodline, but the Empire abolished the hereditary system long ago.
Oh. So he resents you for taking his position and wants you dead. And he just so happened to meet the former sovereign of Chaosi, who wants me dead. They're a perfect match.
It was mentioned in my secretary's recent messages that Zinlai has gone missing since I left. Before disappearing, he contacted multiple weapon dealers within the Empire. The fragments of information coalesced to reveal the conspiracy's true shape. As I recall my experiences up to this point, I belatedly realized something. You already knew Rogri was colluding with the Empire. Is that why you sought me out? You used me as bait, Sylus.
I used myself as bait, too. Besides, no one is better than you in terms of determining which Imperial citizen wants to take the throne. Working with you makes investigating easier.
I put on a stern expression and silently tear open the bandages in my hand. I'm practically embracing Sylus from behind as I wrap his wounds. After thinking it over, I forcefully wrap the remaining bandages around Sylus's waist and tie the knot tight.
You're being childish.
Childish. He's like, take this, Sylus. I glare at him before leaning back against the tree. My gaze sweeps over the cracked earth beneath my feet. Then I gaze at Chaos's sky. The city-state has risen to the surface, is a speck on the horizon. Without a pervasive red mist, its bright light is as striking as stars. In the night sky, a crimson nebula slowly churn and flicker with a faint electrical light. They pulsate like a silent heartbeat. Do you often deal with assassination attempts?
Anytime, anywhere, daytime and nighttime. It's very annoying.
Oh, poor Sylus.
But enjoying the scenery after? This is a first.
In the Empire, the scenery is predestined by the engineers using the weather system. I've never seen anything that's like this natural wild scenery before. It's precious. This is the same feeling that Chaos gave me, and I turn to look at Sylus. He pulls me against his shoulder as if he anticipated it.
Chaosy didn't have scenery like this in the past. This is a monster-like galaxy. It pulls in any planets that come close and devours them. Chaosy's primary and secondary stars are also locked in the same struggle. They pull and tear each other apart. This nebula is the remnant of their struggle.
Are you saying?
Chaosy will march towards its own destruction. Maybe in a few hundred years. Maybe tomorrow.
His chest gently rises and falls with each breath, yet Sylus speaks of his homeless destruction with unsettlingly nonchalance. It's like how he offers no explanation for those intimate movements. Everything is treated as natural. I suddenly understand why he's trying so hard to control chaos. You'd rather be destroyed on your own terms than wait for an ending. There's a soft rustling beside me as Sylus takes my hand. He guides it towards the nebula. Slowly, carefully, he guides my fingers to trace the scenery before us. It's as if he's sketching an invisible future.
It's like a dragon.
Sylus reaches his chin towards the sky.
Its shape is like a dragon. Have you heard of them before?
Yes. Your emblem in Chaosy is a dragon. They're mythical creatures, yes. The Empire's library has several novels and stories about them. In those tales, dragons devour cities, burn wastelands, and consume people's souls. Sylus suddenly laughs as if he thought of something.
Most people endure the status quo while secretly hoping for a new established order to arrive. But that is built on the destruction of the old world. So people create dragons to overturn the current world for them. All the dreams they don't dare to realize are realized by it.
He tightens his grip on my hand, and his gaze reminds me of a dragon's eye you'd read about, unable to look away. His right eye, right?
I know you want to kill me. I want to kill you too. for the future and established order you desire. Using any means necessary is fair.
I can't believe he just admitted that. You want to conquer the cosmic empire after killing me and turn it into a livable chaosy. The speculations I've harbored are voiced, yet I feel calmer than expected.
And you want to annex Chaosy to make it the cornerstone of your reign. See, I told you we were a perfect match.
I also realized that my thoughts about why he saved me were unnecessary. Similar to how I want to kill him, he wants to kill me, so he won't let me die at the hands of others. How long do we have until we're enemies?
It won't be long.
It won't be long.
When the time comes, I look forward to it overturning the cosmos itself.
He says it so nonchalantly, like she's been saying this whole time. It won't be long.
There are no dragons in this world, but we can become dragons.
You already are a dragon, Sylus. The Crimson Night seems to have ended. It's just time for Sylus and me. Speaking of dragons, I had to go get my dragon Sylus meow. I bought it off of the plush shop. I just had to get it. It's so adorable. Look at it, like, and it's huge. It's so cute. Okay, sorry, I had to go get that. He's in my lap now. I'm gonna cuddle him while I read. We help each other stand. Under our feet, our shadows sway and stretch in the distant firelight they overlap. Even so, I can still clearly distinguish his shadow and my own from their outlines. Don't mind if you see some little horns. 10 days pass. My visit to Chaosy has ended, so Sylus and I part ways at the warp point. I return to the Empire, but his spaceship doesn't head back to his homeland. I know that Chaosy won't just watch from the sidelines and supply weapons and collect cores now. Before the countdown to our enmity begins, I occasionally communicate with Sylus after court is adjourned. My snake. He's just glass surfing back there. Is the collection team I sent to Chaosy useful? The Empire's search department has been developing a batch of anti-corrosion equipment. I thought it'd be perfect to send them to you for testing.
Using this equipment to collect Erythra stones is convenient. But this is enough. The team doesn't need to stay in Chaosy anymore.
As he speaks, a notification appears in the interface's lower right corner. It's a request from the guards at the Imperial border regarding the repatriation of the collection team personnel. The Empire's technology is second to none in the cosmos. I only wanted to support my fiance's homeland. I'm sure you did.
Only the two of us are in this comms channel. You can stop pretending. Ordinary collection teams wouldn't be as well trained as these people. I'm not unaware of your plans that involve Erythra stones. Do it more covertly next time. Maybe then you'll actually fool me.
I glare at him in the call. Glare. That's so funny. At least the informants I planted in Chaosy haven't been discovered. I'm sure they have. During this time, I frequently receive gifts from Sylus. Each a memento from a different planet he's visited. Dolls of snow white crystal and crystal sand, barrels of thorn-covered flowers, cases wind. He can gift you wind. I repeatedly check to confirm that these things are just gifts and nothing more. Not bombs.
If I were to give you
Oh,
intel,
it's not.
I wouldn't use these baubles as cover. Is receiving gifts from your fiancé an unbelievable thing for you, Your Majesty?
It's not like we're in an actual romantic relationship. Of course I'd be surprised. He started to like you. You're growing on him. Over the calm, stylish gestures as if to flick my forehead. Is that what she said?
You should start getting used to it from now on, before we become enemies. Our marriage alliance should continue for both our sakes.
Why is that, Sylus? What Sylus doesn't know is that his gifts are accompanied by countless reports about him during court. I'm sure he knows. He knows everything.
Chaosi's former sovereign Rogre has been on the run for several days. Currently, Sylus is leading forces to annex every galaxy that sheltered and supported him. Your Majesty, Chaosi continues to expand. Considering their access to the Erythrostone weapons that Sylus possesses, the threat is immeasurable.
Your Majesty, there have been sightings of Zinlai and Rogre on the same planet. They're recruiting mercenaries. We've tracked them down. They established a military base in the Lorne Galaxy. I'm afraid Zinlai is preparing to attack the Empire.
Your Majesty, Sylus has become synonymous with destruction throughout the cosmos. You should annul your engagement with him. Otherwise, the galaxies that support the Empire will feel a sense of betrayal.
Your Majesty.
Enough. She's had it. I close my eyes and rub my temples. Zinlai and Sylus, both of them are a ticking time bomb. If Sylus chooses to invade the Empire while Zinlai stages his rebellion, instead of waiting, it's better to make the first move. I'll intercept Zinlai in advance. Rogre can be used as hostage to challenge Chaosi. Here are my orders. Gather the most elite soldiers from our military. We shall prepare a suppression campaign against Zinlai and Rogre. No one is to catch wind of this.
Understood. But Zinlai's military base has anti-radar systems that block all detection methods. I'm afraid...
Don't worry, I have another way. Oh. It isn't until nightfall, when the garden shadows slant into the great hall, that the strategic discussion about the campaign finally ends. Just as I'm about to leave, the strategist's voice rings out behind me again. It's like a persistent ghost pursuing me.
Your Majesty, please announce the annulment of your engagement with Sylus as soon as possible. Otherwise, the Empire's relationship with other galaxies will be difficult to maintain.
I know what I'm doing. Leave. She's like, not yet. Having spent a full day at court, my mind is coated with fatigue. After slowly washing up, I spread out Chaosi's typographical map on my desk. Enter. My secretary is probably bringing me the midnight snacks. I'm used to this routine and don't look up. Sylus. Amidst the rustling, soft hands gently rest on my shoulders and begin to slowly massage them. Okay, it's a nobleman.
It's very late, Your Majesty. You should rest.
He's probably an assassin, right? State your purpose.
What are you talking about, Your Majesty?
Speak now, or else you won't leave this room alive.
Your Majesty,
After sputtering meaningless syllables, he finally stammers out a sentence.
I heard you wanted to annul your engagement with Sylus. I consider myself no worse than him, so I decided to recommend myself.
That's funny. Marry me instead. Stepping out of my confusion that was caused by his bewildered words, I brushed away his hands, covered the topographical map, and returned to him. In that case, enlighten me. But can you bring me, by being my fiance, resources, connections? I smile as I look at him from head to toe. You're not going to tell me that it's your face, are you? She's so rude. I'm not sure if I misheard, but there's a familiar chuckle outside the window. Why is Sylus here? This is insane. There are guards everywhere.
It's just...
That poor man. He wants to say something, but the laughter outside suddenly stops. A thread-like red mist drifts into the room. The rest of his words are stuck in his throat. The little gurgle is like a cry for help. However, the owner of that power doesn't give him a chance to open his mouth. Did he just kill him? In the blink of an eye, the man's body, entangled in red mist, folds. Ow. In an extremely disheveled manner, he's thrown out of my room. Oh, it's killed him. In his place stands someone whom I haven't seen for many days.
Despite the fact we've been apart for so long, your judgment and taste are still normal. That's something worth celebrating.
And you, I didn't think you'd throw out caution to the wind. There are guards outside, yet you managed to not make too much of a commotion. Did you bring what I want? The magnetic field around the outer edge of Chaos can disable almost all systems. Augury's anti-radar interference isn't an exception. I asked Sylus to bring me a chip that could simulate the magnetic field's characteristics. He walks into my room, his gaze sweeping over the area where the nobleman had been several times. He fidgets with the ring on his finger. Is he feeling jealous? Following Sylus's gaze, I look at my bare finger. Oh, I took the ring off before I washed up. He's like, why aren't you wearing it? I have it right here. That's funny.
Since when were you so careless, Your Majesty?
Oh, it has a stone in it, doesn't it? Okay, he's not like, you know, hurt about it. He's like, you are leaving a powerful weapon somewhere.
If you're going to put on an act, you need to commit. That explains why a lowlife like him found an opportunity.
How are you so sure? Sylus, you're acting strange. He takes another step towards me, his fingers sliding along the edge of the table. The ring I had temporarily placed there falls into his palm.
Do you want to call off our engagement?
The unexpected question catches me off guard. I didn't expect Sylus to care. Just as I'm about to tell him the truth, I change my mind. Are you concerned? Do it. Oh, she grabs him. Jeez. I reach out to lift Sylus's chin. I smile as I expose him. I see you're jealous. I know, right? It's so jealous. But what can I do? You have a terrible reputation. This union doesn't benefit me whatsoever. His arm tightens around my lower back as he lifts me, takes a step, and pins me against the wall. Wow.
Then let's take this chance to restate our terms again. No matter how voracious your appetite is, no matter how grand your ambitions are, I'm the only one who can satisfy you in the cosmos.
He's so confident, isn't he? I mentioned this several times. I think it's several times. I think maybe his myth was one, but I just like the way he talks to her. I don't know why. I think it's because she talks back to him as well. So they just have this love-hate relationship and everything, and I just love it. You're acting strange. Push him away. His kiss interrupts me. The familiar scent traps me between the wall and his embrace. He kisses her. Oh my goodness. Before I can even wipe away his teasing smile, he bites my lower lip. Sharp like a punishment, the tingling sensation reaches deep into my throat. Bouncer. He's feeling a little ornery, isn't he? The kiss is as fierce as if a falling planet. I'm not done reading. Scorching and burning hot. It seemingly... Okay, I was like, I'm ready to pause. It seemingly melts away the distance created by those days without his touch. It incinerates my accumulated frustration and restlessness. Oh. He knows how to satisfy her, right?
Tell me you have no intention of calling off the engagement.
Oh, he definitely doesn't want it called off. That look on his face reminds me of, I think it's a 4-star. The 4-star where he's laying in bed, shirtless, I guess. He just has this insatiable desire that only she can cure. You care about this, so that's childish. Unable to find a few seconds to breathe, I tilt my head back and let his trail of gentle kisses fall on my neck. He continues to go down. Wow. I don't want to admit it, but I felt that shiver in my spine. He catches my fingers as I run them through his hair. They're enveloped in warmth and moisture. He slips the ring onto my finger once again. It now carries the warmth from his touch. He pushes it to the base of my finger. Like, you are mine.
You can say my behavior has been unusual.
He's missed you.
When we were apart,
Aww.
I missed you. Every single day.
Aw, that makes me happy. You missed her. My body feels weightless as Sylus carries me to the soft... Oh? We fall together, our legs and arms entangled. Wow. He just snuck into her room. It's like, excuse me, I missed you. Come here. Dang. We're skipping the whole marriage part. We're just going straight to the honeymoon. I take the initiative to close the distance between us this time. Uh-oh. Apparently she misses him too. I know, I feel the same way. I caress his chest. The rhythmic heartbeat tickles my palm like a feather. The rhythmless beat pounds against my ears. Sylus's embrace seemingly melts me into him and slowly consumes everything that I am bit by bit. Soon the last trace of rationality is burned. The world around us fades. In what remains of our senses, there's only each other's breath, touch, warmth, and scent. I was not expecting... I'm not expecting this in the car. Mired in silken bed sheets, our consciousness drifts among the chaos. Underneath the stars' radiance, our bodies are intertwined. Dang. Just going after it, aren't they? Wait! I wasn't done reading. I don't think about anything. I don't worry about anything. Wait. I only know that tonight, Sylus, who's acting slightly unusual tonight, he's someone to my liking. He's somewhat to my liking. Sylus, who's acting slightly unusual. I like this person. He's somewhat to my liking. Well, I hope so. You're literally sleeping with him. Jeez. Better at least like him a little bit. After a night of deep sleep, the sky curtain is working as usual. It simulates beautiful, tranquil morning light. Oh, hi. Good morning. I open my eyes and my blurred vision. Sylus idly plays with my fingers. That's really cute. The morning afterglow. Ringed fingers are intertwined. The empires of Diamond and Chaos Sea's ethereal stone glimmer brilliantly under the dawn. Waking up to this space, now I understand why monarchs would skip out on attending court. Unable to resist taking a few more admiring glances. No, dang it, I knew it was going to skip. Unable to resist taking a few more admiring glances, I only move when I'm completely satisfied. I slowly free myself from his embrace. She's admiring this, isn't she? The guards outside will change soon. You should leave while they do that. You should go. Shouldn't be here.
You're kicking me out as soon as you wake up?
I mean, you're an enemy. That's funny. He's like, don't make me leave. Smiling, he gets up and gives me a chip while putting on his clothes. Yes, by the way, I have what you asked for. I just needed something else really desperately instead. I'm trying not to blush during this. As I'm about to take it, he moves his hand to the side. Oh, we're being cheeky now.
If you want me to help you, you should at least tell me why.
Ever since I returned from Chaosy, I've been thinking that the Empire's defense system needs an upgrade. The magnetic field around Chaosy aren't natural forms of defense, they're worth studying. I lie with a straight face, sit up straight, and pull the chip from Sylus's fingers. Don't lag. Don't you dare!
In that case, I should ask you for payment.
I'm pretty sure you got payment already. He takes the belt from the chair and loops it around me. A slight pull brings me to his side. Belt. Like
you need to leave with me when I see you next time.
We're going somewhere. Yes, back to my home. You're my wife.
Answer my question first.
That's so funny. I'm going to pull this microphone a little bit closer to me because I'm sitting so far back. Okay. Don't lag. Stop it, please. I hope it doesn't do this whole time. Okay, there we go. Sylus never agreed to spare the Empire from conflict, and I never said I wouldn't take action against Chaosy. Not to mention I'm currently planning the campaign. Sylus is included in my calculations.
Let's make another deal, then. Should that happen, our relationship will return to what it was when we first met.
Should what happen? What if our relationship is different the next time we meet? Okay. Outside, the sound of footsteps from two groups of guards meeting as they change shifts resounds.
So what's your answer?
I agree. I'm afraid he and I will officially be standing on opposite sides the next time we meet. But what was all this night? Like, come on. Just want to sleep with him, just to, I don't know, a quick one-night stand and we're done. After parting ways with Sylus, I busy myself with the campaign's deployment and strategic discussions. 5 days pass in the blink of an eye. This is really long. On the day of the campaign, I held a secret rally of the mothership before setting out. I gave a speech to those participating in this battle. You shall take part in a war that could overturn the cosmic order. You will become the authors of history. Like the mighty dragons from those legendary epics, you shall be the architects of a new order. After today, the cosmic empire will continue to prosper. Passing through the warp point and arriving in Lorne, the scent before my eyes was beyond my expectations. Dangerous red lights from the approaching fleet flash, and every one of Zenlai's private soldiers has guns and blades embedded with Ithra stones at their waists. Even if he was allied with the former Sovereign of Chaos, it is impossible for him to obtain a weapon supply of the scale. The only person who could provide these Etherstone weapons, well, only one person, Sylus. The forces participating in the encirclement are only a quarter of the Imperial army. Faced with Etherstone weapons, victory is almost impossible for us. When did he learn of my plan and decide to turn the tables on me? You really are just like me. We're always merciless towards each other. So it comes to this, I know that if I were in Silas's position, I would have made the same decision, yet anger still surges from my heart. I curse his name again and again. I know, because you don't really want to kill him, and you're mad that you think he does. When you learned of my plan, did you feel the same way? That lingering feeling of betrayal, right? When you think you know a person. I practically slammed the comms button on the mothership console. A spaceship can now hear my voice. All spaceships. All units, stay calm. You are to follow my orders. Get into a defensive formation. Retreating is our priority.
Your Majesty, Chaosi's Sovereign is targeting you. You cannot fall into his hands. Please, come with me. I'll escort you back to the Empire.
Massive explosion echoes from the upper levels of the mothership. A hole violently shakes. Dang. Another laser pierces through the mothership, is brutally torn in half. I grab the general and lunge. We narrowly escape disaster. Listen to me. Call for reinforcements.
What about you, Your Majesty?
I'm staying here. I will never let myself fall into Silas's hands. However, I want to stay here. I'll be a witness to Sylus walking towards the future he desires. Oh. She wants to ensure his future. Here we go. This looks really cool. I love the animations. Okay, let me pull back my microphone just a little bit. I can still hold on. Hey. Here he is. Here he is. Look at him, so majestic, walking around. Pull up that.
Are you waiting for reinforcements or the chance to give up?
Look at him. Threaten. Oh, throw that dagger at him. You're infiltrating the enemy mothership. You're too arrogant. Tried to assassinate him. He just drops it. That's funny. Oh, watch out. Oh, dang. She almost fell off. Dang, he's got her.
You owe me a life. Don't forget to repay me.
He caught her. Shake him off. Oh my goodness. How do I do it? I'm trying to press auto. There we go. No, I wasn't quick enough. Don't let go of me. Don't think you can take advantage of the situation.
Really? Are you afraid you'll be unable to pay me back?
Pull her back up. Eat her. Do you pick her up? Oh my goodness, watch out. Oh, look at that. He's just holding her tight. So cute.
Now it's our turn to level the playing field.
There you go, pick her up, eat her off the ship. Oh man. Run! Run! Look at him, he's so cocky. Eat. That's so funny. This is action-packed, isn't it? Where's she at? Did you get her yet? There we go, we got her. He's like, you're welcome. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it so much. Her eyes are closed, otherwise I'd take a picture, but you could tell that he remembers that night. Look around. Are those our people?
I'm here to rescue you, Your Majesty.
Wow, that's so cool, Licky. Look at that. So cool. You would not think that this is a phone game.
I wonder if the
kneeling?
Empress still wants my belated assistance.
Oh, he is kneeling. I want it. But I doubt you'll help me unconditionally. Oh, she touches him tenderly. Oh.
If you agree to stand by my side, my loyalty, my power, and everything else that's mine, it will all be yours.
Oh, the sensual touch. I love it so much. She got mad because she thought you betrayed her too. I thought she was sitting on something. Now she's in his lap. How'd she get there? Whatever, it's fine. I love it. I just love how they hold each other there. The coordinates Sylus entered into his spaceship are for the third planet in the solar system. I can speak. Oh, my bad. Wrong button. Covered in yellow sand drifts in the cosmos. Through the porthole, my destroyed mothership gradually recedes into the distance. Along with that war, where the tide of battle has turned, all of it fades away. Zinlai's army is annihilated by Sylus, and Roggery has long since been captured. Our victory is obvious.
I checked. Not a single person from your army died in Lorne. Do you feel relieved?
A blade spins out between his fingers, and I pointed at Sylus. Oh, my fingers. Explain yourself, Mr. Fiancé. She acknowledged it. Sylus smiles and takes a step back. He taps a holographic display behind him, and a fuzzy recording immediately begins to play. Oh.
Zinlai is Rogray's biggest supporter. Killing him was one of my objectives as well.
The former sovereign of Chaosi. He's no longer important. You can take him away. I can tell you everything. The galaxies he allied with, his hideouts. In exchange, I want to know the movements of the Cosmic Empire's current Empress. I want the Empire's throne and the head of the woman currently sitting on it. There's no conflict of interest between us. We can be friends. My army needs Erythrostone weapons. With your assistance, defeating the Empire will be effortless.
Unease rises deep within me. I turn off the recording. You used my plans to make a deal with Zinlai. Sylus, I could have sworn I told you to let me know when you're going to use me as bait.
Pretend you're me for a few seconds. Would telling you about my plans allow you to profit from the conflict?
I'm momentarily at a loss for words. The answer would most likely be no, but I keep that to myself. When did you find out?
I knew from the beginning.
He always knows. He smiles, holds up two fingers, and waves them in front of my face.
I've been watching you. It's like how you planted informants in Chaosi.
I did the same thing. It's funny. The spaceship glides past brilliant star clusters and destroyed asteroids. It gradually approaches a sandy yellow planet. That planet is called Earth. It's said to be the birthplace of all dragon-related legends. He takes my hand and leads me toward the deck. We step onto the boundless yellow sand as if we've landed on the softest page of a legendary tale.
Humans left this planet behind for hundreds of years. It was alone in this corner of the cosmos. Until we arrived. Maybe we'll become legends on this planet tomorrow. Like dragons.
Of course, all the dragon references. I was just going to ask, is Earth abandoned right now? Is there no one there? Is it uninhabitable? Or is this before Earth? Because it says in the year 649, right? And Legon takes place in what, 2034 or something like that? So this is a long time ago. The Empire won't fall because of one defeat. The Chaosi's power continues to grow stronger with each passing day. A delicate balance was achieved between the Empire and Chaosi. The Empress and the Sovereign maintain a relationship between the two galaxies through their political marriage alliance. When their interests align, they're partners with perfect rapport. When their interests conflict, they become ruthless enemies who show each other no mercy. Conflict how though? Like, they love each other, right? There's no way they don't. The entire cosmos holds its breath and waits for another clash between Cosmic Empire and Chaosi. When that time comes, the universe order will shift. It's said that this is what Empress Rael of the Cosmic Empire and Sylus, Chaosi's sovereign, hope will happen. The shift. For 118 years later, they welcome such a future. Oh. But that is a story for another time. Are we getting a sequel to this? Is there going to be a sequel banner? I'm okay with it. Why not, right? That's funny. Excerpt from the never-ending cosmos. Sounds like the end. How the bad ending went, right? That was so cute. I like it. This video is long. I wasn't expecting it to be this long. I had a hard time following it because it's sci-fi and it's military related, it's strategic, and I just don't follow the stories very well at all. So at least I got 100%. Yay. That was fun. Now I can make my Kindle version. It is almost 2 a.m. So I think I'm going to make my 11-minute video of that 4-star that I not read, but I just watched, and then I'll make the Kindle version and I'll schedule this to release tomorrow. And then I will edit this tomorrow because there's no way I'm editing this tonight. It's really late. Anyway, I'm not gonna post ramble because it's late. So if you guys enjoy, drop a like down below and or subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.